Understanding what money is and why it is important is vital before diving into our primary topic. Basically, a form of exchange used to buy goods and services is money. Since ancient times, it has been used as a means of trade, and it is still in use today. Most people require money in order to buy necessities like food, clothing, and housing. Additionally, luxury products like holidays, vehicles, and jewelry are purchased with money. Money's worth is defined by both its supply and demand. The degree of economic activity, the pace of inflation, and the interest rate all have an impact on the demand for money. The amount of money in circulation is controlled by the government, which has the power to alter it by issuing new currency or repurchasing old. Money is also used to store wealth. People save money in banks, investments, and other financial products in order to have money available in the future. Money can also be used to borrow money from a lender in order to purchase something that is not currently owned. In this article, we will discuss how you can use debt to make money. What is debt? Debt can be simply understood as the amount owed by the borrower to the lender. A debt is the sum of money that is borrowed for a certain period of time and is to be returned along with the interest. Everyone, be it an individual or a corporate firm, has debt at least once in a lifetime. So the main question is how to get rich with debt. As you are tuned into this video to learn how to become rich while in debt, allow me to give an example to help you understand it. Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack. Jack was a hard worker, but he didn't have much money. He dreamed of owning his own business, but he didn't have the savings to start one. One day, Jack met a lender who offered to loan him money to start his business. Jack was hesitant at first, but he knew that this was his chance to achieve his dream. He accepted the loan and started his business. Jack's business was a success, and he was able to repay the loan early. He also made a lot of money from his business, and he became a wealthy man. Jack's story is a good example of how debt can be used to achieve financial goals. Debt can be a powerful tool for wealth creation, but it is important to use it wisely. Here are some tips on how to use debt to get rich. Borrowing money to invest. Borrowing money to invest can be a great way to leverage your limited capital and potentially generate higher returns. However, it is important to only borrow money to invest in assets that will appreciate in value or generate income. This means avoiding bad debt like credit card debt and car loans. If you are considering borrowing money to invest, it is important to carefully weigh the risks and rewards. You should only borrow money to invest in assets that have a good chance of appreciating in value or generating income. You should also make sure that you can afford to make the loan payments, even if the investment does not perform as well as expected. Here are some tips for borrowing money to invest. Only borrow money to invest in assets that have a good chance of appreciating in value or generating income. Make sure that you can afford to make the loan payments, even if the investment does not perform as well as expected. Do your research and understand the risks involved before investing any money. Consider working with a financial advisor to develop an investment plan that is right for you. Getting pre-approved for a loan. It helps you set a budget. When you know how much money you can borrow and what your monthly payments will be, you can set a budget for your purchase. This will help you stay on track and avoid overspending. It makes you a more attractive buyer. When sellers see that you are pre-approved for a loan, they know that you are a serious buyer and that you are more likely to be able to close on the purchase. This can give you an advantage in negotiations. It can save you time and money. If you have to get a loan after you have already found a house or car, you may have to rush the process and accept less favorable terms. Getting pre-approved ahead of time gives you time to shop around for the best rates and terms. Make sure you can afford the monthly payments. To make sure you can afford the monthly payments, you need to consider your income, expenses, and debt. A good rule of thumb is to spend no more than 28% of your gross monthly income on housing costs, and no more than 36% on total debt service, including housing and other debts such as car loans and credit cards. Here are some tips for making sure you can afford the monthly payments. Create a budget. This will help you track your income and expenses so you can see where your money is going. Once you have a budget, you can start to make adjustments to free up more money for your monthly payments. Pay down debt. The less debt you have, the lower your monthly payments will be. Make a plan to pay down your debt as quickly as possible. Increase your income. If possible, try to increase your income by getting a raise at work, starting a side hustle, or getting a second job. This will give you more money to work with each month. If you're not sure whether you can afford the monthly payments, talk to a financial advisor. They can help you assess your financial situation and create a plan to make your payments affordable. Here are some additional tips to avoid overextending yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Just because your friend can afford a certain monthly payment doesn't mean you can too. Everyone's financial situation is different. Don't rush into a purchase. Take your time and shop around for the best deal. Don't feel pressured to buy something just because it's on sale or because your friends are doing it. Listen to your gut. If you feel like you're overextending yourself, trust your instincts. There's no shame in saying no to something you can't afford. It's important to remember that your financial situation can change over time. If you find yourself struggling to make your monthly payments, don't be afraid to reach out for help. There are many resources available to help you get back on track. Here are some examples of how people have used debt to get rich. Real estate investors. Real estate investors often use debt to buy properties that they can rent out or sell for a profit. Business owners. Business owners often use debt to start their own businesses or expand existing businesses. Stock investors. Stock investors can use margin to buy more stocks than they could afford with cash. This can amplify their gains, but it also amplifies their losses. Debt can be a powerful tool to build wealth, but it's important to use it wisely. Only borrow money to invest in assets that will appreciate in value or generate income. Make sure you can afford the monthly payments and have a plan for how you will pay off the debt. This video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on current events and other topics. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're always the first to know when I release a new video. Thanks for watching.